guys, tehcubedude here, and today I have another viewer cube art for you guys. Today's episode is brought to you from Nerd from Denmark. He sent in a bunch of Pokemon ones. These three are Abra, Gengar, and Pikachu. I really do love all the ones you sent me, and the other three that I did not upload will be uploaded in another video, and all those three are in my top 10 favorite Pokemon list. So I really appreciate you sending in these cube arts. I am not forgetting anybody's cube arts. I have a folder called cube art submissions, and I will be doing every single one of them in that folder. So if you sent one in a while ago, it will be uploaded, I promise. So in the first half of today's episode, it'll just be me answering some questions, and then the second half, I will go over my thoughts on the VCube versus Shengshou. I'll tell you guys what I think is better and why, and what I have wrong with one of the other companies. And I was thinking about doing one about 7 towns, but I don't really know that much about it. I just know that what they're doing is stupid because they shouldn't file a lawsuit against the color scheme. They should just let other companies do their own color scheme. That's pretty much what I thought. It's stupid that they're trying to do that, and I heard from Crazy Bad Cuber's video that you can't even sell puzzles with the correct color scheme that everyone's used to. You can't sell puzzles like that at Worlds, so I think that's really stupid because it's my first competition I'm ever going to go to, and I want like the full experience. Like, I want to be able to buy puzzles with the normal color scheme. I don't want to have to re-sticker puzzles because I hate re-stickering puzzles. So I'm rambling on now. Let's just get on to the Q&A. The first question today comes from I Like Your Puzzle Yeah. He said, if we did cube art with bigger cubes like 4x4 and 5x5, the pixel density would be greater so you could make more detailed pictures, right? And the answer to that is yes. If I had 4x4s, 5x5s, or anything more than a 3x3, that would be a lot easier, or more detailed pictures. That's what you'd get. Next question, Samster779, do you like Minecraft? I love Minecraft. Next question, I'm only doing the questions, I'm not really saying all the other comments. Mr. Squashy11, you should teach us how to do blind solve. I do know how to do blind solve. I've mentioned that in a previous video. Not really sure when, but I do know how. I do have a video of it. If you want me to upload it, let me know, and then I can download it from my other old channel, because it's unlisted on that channel, and then I can just put it onto here. And I can make that my next other video, which will be on next Friday, because on Tuesday I have my colorblind video out finally. So, and I won't be able to teach you guys how to do blind, but if you want a tutorial, go to Bad Mephisto. He's got a great tutorial. I'm not really that great at blind, so that's why I can't really do it. Next question, Michael Alisafakis, when and why did you start cubing? I started cubing in about 6th or 5th grade, I'm not really exactly sure, but I always loved puzzles. I loved logic things, I loved chess, I loved like actual 2D puzzles, like with the puzzle pieces and everything. And so I just picked up a Rubik's Cube, thought it was interesting, looked up how to solve it, took notes, practiced, eventually I memorized it. Next question, Brock the Boss. Can I have a shout out? And you have a shout out on the video coming out tomorrow, I believe. What day is tomorrow's Friday? Yeah, you have a shout out in tomorrow's video. But here's another shout out, Brock the Boss. Awesome subscriber. Next question is also from Brock the Boss. Do your parents call all of your puzzles a Rubik's Cube? They do not. They have learned that they're just named puzzles because they don't know all the other names. But they do still call my Xbox a Game Boy. I'm not really sure if any of you other parents do that, but mine do, even though I keep telling them that it's an Xbox. Next question, Brock the Boss. What is your favorite Vine? My favorite Vine is the Grape Soda one. I'm sure you guys know that if you've checked out the Best Vines page on Facebook. Next question, can you try to do the Canadian flag? I will do that. That is on my to-do list. Then Tina Cubes, do a McDonald's flag. Sure, I'll be doing that. Next question, the Classic Cuber, how do you feel about the Blackhawks scoring 2 goals in 17 seconds? That was a big bummer, but they did outplay us, definitely. The Boston Bruins were up 2-1 for you guys that didn't know, in like the last minute and a half of Game 6, so they had to win. Boston had to win, so they were up 2-1, and then the Blackhawks pulled out their goalie to get an extra player. They scored once, and then 17 seconds later they scored another time to be in the lead 3-2, and then they ended up winning the Stanley Cup. So congratulations to you Blackhawks fans out there. You guys really did outplay the Bruins. Next question is from Brock the Boss. What do you average on Megaminx? Somewhere around 5 minutes. Brock the Boss, when you were obsessed with Guitar Hero, could you beat anything on Expert? I was able to beat pretty much anything on Expert. I even skipped hard. Like, I started out easy, then medium, and then just went straight to Expert. I have kind of big hands, so like I was able to actually reach the green and orange, unlike some of my other friends, and so I guess that maybe helped. But I was able to play every song on expert. I got 5 stars on most songs, and I was even able to memorize the song Helicopter on Guitar Hero 3, and I was able to play that without even looking on the screen while it was on expert. And I'm pretty sure I could still do it if I just went over the song a few times. Next question, Todorov, do you play video games? If yes, which? I play Pokemon, Mario, Minecraft, Call of Duty, Saints Row 3, Grand Theft Auto. I have Star Wars Battlefront, it's a great game. I love Kirby games. And I've recently started playing that Kirby game on Nintendo 64, Kirby and the Crystal Shards. I'm not sure if any of my long-term subscribers know, but I did like an unpackaging of that as a present from my sister. Next question. I guess there are no more questions. So let's just go over my thoughts on which I think is better, VCube or Shengshou, and why. So as many of you guys know, I do prefer Shengshou products over VCube, and the reason for that is because VCubes I think are really, really overpriced. From my experience, all the VCubes I have are really tight. I hate the clicking mechanism. I absolutely hate it in the VCube. I think it's the VCube 6 that I have. I think it's one of the worst puzzles I have. I do have to give it to VCube because the plastic that they use is amazing. They have amazing high quality plastic, and that is why it's so expensive. I think that they should just do what Shengshou is doing and just make it with cheaper plastic, and they should just somehow have to get the puzzles to be a lot smoother, because I've noticed that Shengshou products are all cheaper, B, they're all smoother, and third, they're really consistent. VCubes, I love my VCube 2 that I had, but my cousin took it back from him and he let me borrow it. But the VCube 2 is really smooth. The VCube 6 has a clicking mechanism, my VCube 7 does not. So they really need to start being consistent with the way they're making their puzzles. And also they really need to lower their prices, because it's kind of hard to find VCubes on other stores like iCube Mart and E3 Cube Store. A lot of them don't have all the VCube products. That is because of how expensive they are, but all of them do have Shengshou. And the Shengshou are the most reasonably priced puzzles, in my opinion. Like the Shengshou Mini 7x7, $35. That's a good price. And I think the Shengshou 5 or the VCube 5x5, 7x7, my bad, kind of mixing up all the puzzles. The VCube 7x7 is, I'm gonna guess, over $50, and that is just crazy. I think it should be at max $40, no more than 40. And they're even making up to an 11x11 now, and I can't even imagine what the prices for those are going to be. I think they're just going to be like, I don't know, they're going to be like over $200, I bet. VCube 11, $200, VCube 15, $300. They're just going to start, the prices are just going to start skyrocketing, in my opinion. And so, my overall thoughts again, Shengshou products are cheaper, they are smoother, they're more consistent, they're just a lot more reasonable in puzzles to get. Not sure if that made sense, but hope you guys know what I'm trying to say. VCubes are not as good as Shengshou, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the description. Let me know why also you prefer VCube over Shengshou or Shengshou over VCube. I'd really like to get some different opinions on it, some different ideas. I think maybe you guys might have some things that I didn't mention. And also, some people don't like Shengshous because they are quote-unquote knockoffs. I don't see it as a knockoff. Again, I just think it's cheaper, it's better than it's better than the original, and usually knockoffs are not better. Like the Fangcun is a knockoff of a Zanchi, it's the exact same thing. But if it was better, then I would not really call it a knockoff, because they did better than the Zanchi. So Shengshou does better than VCube, and I just think VCube needs to step up the game, make the prices lower, and then they'll get a lot more customers. So here are the final products. As long as you guys keep on asking me questions, I'll keep on uploading Q&A video keyboards, and if I don't get enough questions, or even if I do, I might still do one half Q&A, one half update, or some other topic. So I'll leave some topic suggestions down below. Read the description if you're interested in submitting your own viewer cube art. Go check out the channel of the week, The Crafty Cuber. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.